Okay.
Yo.
It's the wrong chart.
Wrong chart.
It's the wrong chart.
I'll get the right one for you, sir.
Please. Yeah, let me help you.
There we go.
There we go. That's the Tentino chart. I think today what we should do is we should talk about why this chart. I mean, if I look at this chart, I see a higher high and I see a higher low. So I kind of want to know why this chart is not about to go up again. Because you're saying that this it's the end of the road for this chart, right?
Well, I believe that was the rejection and the temporary high, definitely. And I believe this is where the switch is going to happen after this pullback. We've been talking about the pullback. The pullback is happening. We needed a pullback so we can have a shift in the dominance. We'll go through that shortly.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about the Bitcoin dominance chart, whether it's time for the Bitcoin dominance to get back to 41, 41 and a half, maybe 42. We're going to talk about where the smart money is going. We're going to talk about why the smart money is going, where the smart money is going. Sniper is going to give us some amazing calls, and Uncle Run is going to give away a lot of giveaways, lots of money for the Banter community.
Lots of.
Welcome back to all 404,723 of you in the Banter family. And this is the most loyal community in the whole of the crypto universe. And that's not me telling you, it's just actually YouTube telling us. So welcome to our channel. If you're new here, subscribe to our channel, like the content. Only subscribers make life-changing money. Only subscribers to this channel. Also, we are going to be doing giveaways. If you want some of those giveaways, we've got amazing giveaways today. So we have this game. It's called Dreams Quest. We're going to be giving away, how many should I give away? I'm going to give away $100 million.
$100 million.
No, we're going to give away 100 million. No, we're going to give away.
I think I got the wrong job here. I think I need to be sitting on the other end.
Okay, let's give away 10 times $100 of this IDO. Heaven knows when this IDO is actually going to happen. And then you know what we should also give away? Because we didn't finish giving away yesterday. We didn't finish giving away the life-changing money, which is TTK, the Three Kingdoms. And that IDO is actually today. So you can make money today. So you get your money and you make your money today. So you want to join this? Very simple. Subscribe to our channel. Like our videos, like our content, make some noise in the comments. I see that everybody's FOMOing into subscriptions here. Sheldon, you've never seen anything like this. They're FOMOing into subscriptions.
Parabolic, just broke resistance.
Just broke resistance. All right, let's talk about the charts. Let's get into the charts because I know there's lots going on. The dominance has finally kind of come down to acceptable levels. Tell us what's happening.
Yeah, so obviously, you know, we finally needed I knew a pullback was going to be the reason for a dominant shift. And I'm going to sort of paint a picture on what I'm looking at. I'm seeing $300 billion enter the altcoin market after this next correction. So I'm seeing the altcoins absolutely having a really good explosion, and this is why. So, guys, you know, looking at Bitcoin, you know, I've had this blue box here for a while now, and we finally gotten some decent rejection out of the zone over here. And we needed to remember something. It's quite simple when it comes to the dominance and that. And even though, you know, right now, markets are boring, guys. Let's be very honest. Markets are boring. We're like, when are the alts finally going to do something? Yes, we have a shift in dominance, but we're not really making money. There's not really much shifting right now. And this is where you need to understand that the action is playing out. What we need right now is playing out perfect. And what Rand said different, you know, yes, we have a higher high and we have a higher low right now on dominance. But do you see where we're currently sitting right now when it comes to a trend? What is a trend there for? A trend there is there to warn you that a shift can change from the current pattern that we've been playing out. We have been making higher highs. We have been making higher lows. But by breaking trend indicates for us that a lower low in dominance can definitely be possible. And the only way for that happening is what's been running. What's been moving? The Bitcoin has been moving. It's been continuing up, and we needed the pullback. And what it's nice to see that I saw yesterday that Bitcoin had a bigger pullback than a lot of the alts. A lot of the alts actually held better yesterday than what Bitcoin did. And I'm glad to see that even though dominance was in Bitcoin's favor when the market was moving up, as soon as now we're getting a pullback in the market, the alts are still respected. We keep thinking that the alts are forgotten about. They're dead meat. Guys, the dominance would not have reversed yesterday if the alts were dead meat, if they didn't mean nothing. That just means that we're in the first stage of the market cycle where Bitcoin runs first. So what I'm looking at, and this is the sort of picture that I want to paint now, what I'm looking at with Bitcoin. Now, the only thing that I have with Bitcoin is I have two support levels. I have one at 52, and I have one basically at the 49 to the 50K region. Okay. Now I'm looking for us. We did just touch. Let's have a look here. Recently, we did just touch the first level. I do think Bitcoin can still make its way to 50 to 52K on this pullback, which means dominance has been in favor. And it means that the alts are going to get hurt, but they're not really going to make much lower lows than what the damage for me for the alts has already been done. And what I'm seeing here is Bitcoin continue for the next. If you have a look, simple, guys. Remember, stochastic RSI. Go to indicators, put your stochastic RSI. Do you see what it's showing us over here? It's showing us that Bitcoin is overbought right now, and a normal medium-term pullback is in play. And we can see now we've had the cross, and it's showing us now we're starting to make our way down. Now, I'm seeing Bitcoin continue its way down between, call it 50 to the 53K sort of region, between these two support levels over here. And what does that do for us for dominance? It continues dominance down now, right? Dominance, continue down. Bitcoin bounce, okay? As soon as Bitcoin bounces, we're going to have a bounce in the dominance. Whatever, remember, support, whatever, if you break support, it becomes resistance, right? Break, test. So this will give us the little bounce back from Bitcoin. So let me go back here. Bitcoin come down. Let me just paint this for you guys. Bitcoin come down. Bitcoin bounce in dominance. We go and we test. And then I'm seeing a collapse in dominance, taking it back down. Not to say that it's going to go all the way back down to 39 or in the region, but I am seeing it drop back down to 42. And I'm seeing a major catch up from the alts. And I'm seeing Bitcoin, the next bounce, I'm actually seeing Bitcoin go sideways. And when from sideways, I'm going to see the dominance catch up.
I'm seeing the dominance at 39. I'm seeing the dominance at 39.
Maybe. I would. Oh, well, that's obviously the absolute dream for us right now is for it to get to 39. But at least I know that when a break of trend, yes, we still higher, low. That doesn't matter. It's giving me an indication whenever we have a break of trend, it informs us on a head and shoulders. That's all that it does for us. It gives us the indication of a reversal pattern playing out. So we needed the dominance to be in Bitcoin's favor. Thank you, Bitcoin, for getting back to 55, to 57, to 58. Thank you for bringing money back in the market. Thank you for making the total market cap look healthy again. And as I can see, it's literally total market cap is sitting. Let me jump back to the daily. There we go. It's sitting right on that resistance right now for the cup and handle. So out of all the times that we've seen previously, it always lags here. It always lags. And I'm pretty sure, have you had a look at what the fear and greed index is telling us, right? It's probably telling us it must be somewhere. It must be somewhere in the middle. It must be somewhere in the middle. Where people are now sitting at the level.
What's your guess?
50, 60, somewhere there.
Yeah, I was going to say 60. 60 sounds good. Let's have a look at where the fear and greed index is. 70. 70.
What? Okay. Well, yeah. But that was still yesterday, right? I do feel it's going to be lower tomorrow. Definitely. So we're getting to that stage where...
I think you're looking at the wrong chart. I think the chart that I'd be looking at is total 2. And I'll tell you why I think I'd be looking at total 2. Everyone's been complaining that Bitcoin sucked the life out of the alts. Everyone said that.
Yeah.
But then let's go back 5 days from when Bitcoin started to suck the life out of the alts. Can you tell me, in the last 5 days, how much has the total market cap excluding Bitcoin dropped?
Okay, so let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go to there.
It's on the 8th.
From the 8th.
From the
8th of October. There we go. Oh, geez, man. It's not even 2%. So if we go from the 8th to there, 1.3%.
So you're talking about 2%. So everyone's crying about an altcoin dip of 2%.
Yeah. No, I don't think they're crying about the altcoin dip. I think they're crying that Bitcoin has been running and the alts haven't been running. Alts haven't really retraced. Alts haven't. Ethereum's still sitting at 3.4. You know what I mean? Everything is still sitting more or less where it was. A little bit lower for Link, and I see Dot's done absolutely well. But we knew that this, this is where, same thing, guys. We have been through this hundreds of times. This is where they're making you make that decision, making you lose focus, making you stop looking, and then all of a sudden a massive move comes. We've been through this already with Total 2. We knew this was going to be a slow little grow, and we know when everyone is finally shut off, the alts are never going to move. It's only Bitcoin time. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. All of a sudden, we're going to get an absolute explosion out of the market. So we know that now, Banter fam. We know that we are in the correct alts right now. We know we've been getting good entries. The main indicator for me was the collapse of this dominance for me. This is a really good sign for me that finally this is a good pullback. This is a really, really good pullback from the markets. And I love that we're at the stage now where we're going to be breaking trend, because this gives me this full reversal idea over here where we break through small bounce from Bitcoin. Bitcoin then goes sideways and a collapse from dominance and a catch-up stage where Ethereum gets back to 4K, 4,200, where DOT gets back to 45, where Link gets back to 35, 40, where all of the coins finally start moving. And this is this little indication here for me as well. Look how beautiful a break of supports and resistances is, even for the USDT dominance. Do you see how we break it and how we beautifully test it? And then from that, we can see from here, rejection down, and I'm seeing weakness in the USDT market in general. So that's looking really, really good. So what I'm looking at, guys, is I'm calling this, especially now in the next 2 weeks, your last damn chances to get these alts at these current prices now. There will be further buying opportunities in the beginning, but I'm telling you, you're going to be buying the coins 30 to 40% more than what they are right now. I'm calling this the last ride. Remember this. Capture this. I'm telling you, this is the last ride for you to be capturing these alts at these specific prices and buying this dip, especially on the break of trend of the dominance. You will soon see how the alts then play catch-up phase. And looking at where dominance is, do you see how we've had a cross in the stochastic to the downward side? Do you see how we had bearish divergence, higher highs there, lower lows on RSI? There's weakness in dominance right now. There's weakness in the natural market. And that money, what I'm very happy about is the money is not leaving the market. That's my most favorite thing about it. Yes, it's maybe shifting a little bit there, but the money is not leaving. It's not pumping completely into USDT. This is the chart that will give me that pure indication. Do you see any big moves? This is when you worry, guys. When you see the USDT dominance doing something like this. You see something like that, then you know. But right now, we are going sideways on USDT dominance. So money is not leaving the market, which is fantastic, which means it's then going to get distributed to the next sort of place. Are you there, buddy?
I'm looking at this chart.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see this chart?
I like that chart.
So this is a chart. This is a chart from TechDev 52, and he's saying this is exactly what my show was about yesterday. He's saying $200,000 to $300,000 Bitcoin almost looks almost too programmed, and he's looking at it like in cycles, 2013, and then he's looking at the 2017 cycle, and then he's looking at the 2021 cycle. Now, what I don't think that he's talking about here, he's talking about the technicals. But if you correlate that back to the cycles from the halving, this is exactly how the halving plays out. The halving, it goes down and then it goes up parabolic, and it goes down and it goes up parabolic, and it goes down and it goes up parabolic. I keep saying, like, I think that anyone who's calling for $100,000 Bitcoin is actually being very conservative, because, I mean, what are we? 85% away from $100,000 Bitcoin. We're up 1,300% this year. We're 85% away from a $100,000 Bitcoin, and everyone's calling for $100,000, $100,000, $100,000. I think That's obvious. I think $100,000 is obvious.
Yeah, no, I think that's minimum. I think that's even after the pullback, maybe even after the blow off.
Yeah.
Now, what am I doing now, guys? This is what I'm doing now. So what I've done is, we've been going through tons of these major alts, right? Cardano, Link, all of them. So what I've done now is at the zone, guys, look at this beautiful break. Is this unhealthy? This is an absolute beautiful buy right now. There's your stop loss. Fantastic. I am now buying into Cardano, and I'm buying 70% Cardano, 30% into the top 3 ecosystem off of your own research or of what I think for Cardano. I'm doing the same thing for DOT. Looking at DOT.
That's interesting.
DOT has moved. But DOT's very interesting because DOT's at that point where we're at the verge of a beautiful cup and handle breakout. And I am seeing an absolute massive explosion from DOT itself. And to show you that, if we have a look here, even though we've had the pullback in the market, do you see how DOT is sitting right at the verge of a cup and handle breakout? And it's right on resistance right now, even though the market is having a current pullback right now. So I am making sure I'm in DOT 70%, and I'm making sure 30% is in the correct DOT ecosystem coins. Rand, can you give me your top 2 DOT ecosystem coins? Have you got any on the top of your head?
So I'll tell you, actually, I think that might not be the best play with DOT, and I'll tell you why. Because with DOT, I think what's going to happen is today they're going to announce the Parachain crowd loan auctions. So for those people who don't know, DOT is actually not a blockchain. It is a bridge between 100 specialist chains, and those specialist chains are called parachains. So it would be like an Ethereum, a Bitcoin, a Luna, and they would all be bridged using Polkadot. Now, to earn the right to be one of these, what they call parachains, you have to win an auction. And to win the auction, you have to bid, and you have to bid using Polkadot tokens. So you want to bid to become a parachain, you have to rally support. Your supporters would loan you their Polkadot tokens, and you would get a return in that new token for loaning them the Polkadot tokens. That's the crowd loan mechanism. Now, we think that today Gavin Wood is going to announce the dates for the first Polkadot parachain crowd loans. When that happens, there's going to be a rush of people who want to buy Polkadot because they want to stake it so that they can get the tokens in the parachains. So the question then becomes, who are going to be the winning parachains? Who are going to be the first parachains that are going to win the crowd loan auctions? I think Moonbeam definitely takes one of them. I think Akala Network also takes one of them. I think there's a whole lot of I think maybe Polka Foundry also gets one at some point. But I think the best play is actually right now just to buy DOT. And as soon as they announce the date for the crowd loan auctions, you then stake your DOT immediately in the crowd loan auctions. I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me just check. Yeah, so the website is polkadot.js. It's not working yet. You go to polkadot.js, and here you'll find all the details for the crowd loan auctions when the crowd loan auctions are ready. So this is where you want to be. If the parachain auctions don't get announced today, then DOT may come down a little bit. There is a risk, but I do think that today is the day that they're going to get announced.
Okay, amazing. So for me, I'm going 70% DOT, and I'm looking at really good ecosystem coins. The main thing is, even if they don't, right, end of the day, we're at the point where I still think a big breakout from DOT's coming, especially chart-wise. We'll find out the news later. I don't care about the news right now. The chart is showing me an explosion from DOT. We touched the first short-term little target, so that now is no longer valid. And my next target for DOT is around $50. So I'm making sure. I also know, the smaller coins under the ecosystem are the ones that will grow a lot more. And if we have a big drastic drop on dominance, I do know how much more they could also outperform DOT itself. So I'm just making sure I'm not aping too much one side, but 70%, 30% is great. The next one is Fantom again. We keep talking about Fantom, and I still feel the ecosystem is very important to be getting into. And Fantom has done a beautiful RS flip from a break of all-time high, a test, and I really, really think a $4 Fantom is the next target for Fantom, which is looking big. So
how many days till the Fantom conference? I think there's 10 days. I think it's 10 days. I think it's 10 days until the Fantom Developer Conference. So let's quickly have a look. Fantom DC, Fantom Developer Conference. It is on the October the 25th to October the 29th. Okay, so there we go. October 25th to October 29th. That means how many days? What date around? 12 days. 12 days. So if the chart's telling you something, the chart's telling you that news is going to be announced in the next 12 days. I expect a huge build up there. I wanted to show you something. It's so funny that you said this. On the weekend, I took our joint portfolio and I made a whole lot of changes to the joint portfolio without actually seeing your charts. So obviously I didn't know what you're going to talk about today. But if I look at that portfolio today, the biggest holding is Fantom, the second biggest holding is DOT, the third biggest holding is Cardano, which is coincidentally exactly the same three coins that you've spoken about.
Amazing. How's that?
Now all you need to tell me is that there's going to be a DeFi run because of what happened with Binance.
So that's quite interesting, Rand. That speaking about DeFi, you know, all of a sudden there was a nice little DeFi spike yesterday. And I wouldn't say just DeFi, but I think DEXes in general. And that's obviously off the news of Binance, right?
I'm getting goosebumps because we're so aligned in terms of our thinking. We haven't spoken about this. You haven't even seen this portfolio. But if you look at it, it's Fantom, Polkadot, Cardano, Uniswap and Chainlink, which are the two big DeFi plays, and then a little bit of Dogecoin because I just think that all the meme coins have run and not Doge. And I actually sold some of our Kusama and I put it into DOT.
Great. What a move.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So what happened with Binance yesterday, right? Just a quick 2 minutes on what happened with Binance and the whole China thing.
I mean, this is all part of the China clampdown, you know, that this whole Chinese clampdown and all the exchanges moving out of China. So I'm just looking for an article here from Weyu Blockchain because I think he did it. He announced it. Basically, what happened was Binance suspended the CNY pairs, which is the Chinese currency trading pairs. So it's just another one of these here. Binance announced that it will delist the CNY trading zone and stop providing services to users in mainland China. So,
okay. And then what was the news then to obviously pump BNB? Because BNB, all of a sudden, all my alerts are going off.
Oh, you want to know?
BNB is now waking up. The chart's waking up. My alarms are going off.
I'll show you what happened. So what happened there was Binance yesterday published that they were going to start a $1 billion crypto growth fund for blockchain. Okay, wow. So this is what they announced, a $1 billion crypto growth fund for blockchain. If you read a little bit more in the article, it says, so here the title says, Binance starts 1 billion crypto growth fund for blockchain. The title is misleading, and I'll tell you in a second why it's misleading, but it says, Binance, the largest cryptocurrency exchange, has launched a 1 billion growth fund in support of Binance Smart Chain. Okay, so this is like going to bolster Binance Smart Chain. They're going to start investing $1 billion in Binance Smart Chain. Why is this happening? Well, because Solana has got all the millions of dollars from Sam Bankman-Fried. And there's a lot of people building on Solana. Ethereum is Ethereum. So I think CZ is kind of looking at this and saying, if we want Binance Smart Chain to remain relevant, then we need to support this. And I think he just, I think he sneezed and he said, just give them $1 billion. That's all they need. $1 billion. $1 billion.
Just take a little bit.
It's $1 billion.
So, Brad, if you can do me a favor, while I'm busy quickly showing the BNB chart, can you go sell that Kusama and use that USDT and go buy some BNB, please? And reason being is, we'll obviously find out the news and what we're looking at. But look at this now. So we haven't been speaking about BNB for a long time.
I don't like BNB, but okay, I'll do it. I mean, I'm very much
just do the Kusama. Then just use a little bit. Just have a look. If you look here, guys, the beautiful cup and handle break. BNB, as much as it is, and whatever the news is on it, chart is absolutely looking fantastic. It's looking really good. And this is a daily break of a long-term thing on BNB. And I'm very bullish on BNB right now, chart-wise. So BNB, I'm adding to the portfolio again. I'm building up a little bit there as well. As soon as there's any little bit of greenness in the market for the last 2 days, BNB is waking up, and it's waking up, and it's waking up. So BNB, I do feel, this alert went off. I saw the weekly stochastic has just crossed on the bottom. Whenever we have weekly crosses on stochastic, it's always a big sign. So BNB, I'm really bullish on, and I do think BNB can go to $600 to $700.
Are you sure you want me to do this?
Use some of those dollars. You don't need to just use some of those dollars.
No, I mean, if we're going to do it, we should ape. You know, we're going to ape. Are you confident?
I'm confident.
Are you sure?
I'm highly confident.
Okay, here we go.
I'm highly confident.
Okay, the trade has been executed.
Beautiful.
Should I ape even more? Should I ape even more now? We still got like $4,000. Or what should I do with the extra $4,000?
If you're not going to add it to DOGE, you're going to add it to BNB. So I'll let you decide which one you want to add it to.
Really? So the best calls that we've got now are DOT and BNB.
Yeah, well, major altcoins, yes. BNB, definitely. Cardano is an absolute bargain buy. Cardano is huge. FTM's a little higher risk because of what it's done. But definitely Cardano, and definitely the DeFi things. You know, Cake is another one. I'm quite really bullish on Cake as well. Cake's sitting right on resistance right now, and Cake's another one that I'm definitely adding on the major alt sort of territory. But BNB charts, I don't care what the news are. I don't care what the news are. Let's see what news comes out. Chart is looking fantastic. Show you? Show
me the Cake chart.
Oh, Cake.
Oh, I have a good one. I have a degen one. I have a degen.
Look at Cake. Cake right there. Ready for breakout.
I have a degen one.
I see Cake go $40. Very quick.
Okay, you want Cake?
And some Cake. I see Ejective Protocol had that thing. Did you get any news on the token release?
No,
did really well.
It is a token release now. I know that because I was one of the original investors, and I know I'm getting tokens. Okay, so I'm going to buy some Cake right now.
Great.
Okay.
Then,
Sheldino, I have a nice one for you. I have a degen for you.
I'm listening.
Moonriver. MOVR.
Moonriver. Okay. And your reason?
It's cheap.
It is cheap. It is cheap. I'm not gonna lie. It does look very cheap. So if we have a look here, yeah, $200 to $220.
I've just put in I've just bought Cake. Okay, let's look at your chart.
Yeah. So what I love about this is it's coming down and filling imbalance. So that's always where you want to be buying big pullbacks like that. So you're catching it firstly 55-60% off of all-time high. Fantastic. So this is good. I'm with you on this.
So just quickly look at our portfolio now and tell me if you're happy with it. Because if you're not happy with it, we should make the changes now.
Okay.
We have Fantom is our biggest holding. We've got DOT as our second biggest holding. With Cardano as our third. Uniswap, Chainlink, Dogecoin, BNB, and Cake.
I'm very happy.
Very happy.
For a safe, great portfolio that I think will 10x in this year, yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Another one, we will see when Fantom, we might take some profits on Fantom closer to the take a little bit of profits. We'll have a look. What is your thoughts on C98? I still think this is last call for that. It's going against completely right now. Even Stella, I see Stella.
I like C98. Great C98. Wallet, lots of massive community, massive. I don't remember their user numbers, but I can tell you that their user numbers are insane. Like, I think it's like 2 million, maybe more.
Yeah, so C98 is fantastic. Guys, I'm telling you now, we're going to talk again in 2 weeks. I'm calling this one of the last calls for catching the alts at these prices right now.
So
catching at them right now, the next day or two.
Should I sell something?
You, no. What can we sell, though? We got good coins.
Chainlink. Let's sell Chainlink.
Not Doge.
Tell me what the chart.
Let's see. I don't know. I love Link. I love Chainlink.
Am I selling Doge or am I selling Chainlink?
Community, what are we doing? Are we selling Doge or are we selling Chainlink?
Yeah, would you sell Doge or Chainlink to buy C98, or would you just hold, your position as it is? Here's what our portfolio looks like right now.
Everyone's asking Solana. I love
Not yet.
Solana. I just feel Solana is going to take a little bit more time. Everyone's saying sell Doge.
Sell Link. No, people are saying sell Link, sell Doge, sell Doge.
Doge.
What's the price of Doge?
It's still very cheap though. It's 22 cents.
No, 22. I bought them at 25. No, I can't sell. See, I've just made a mistake. It's a massive mistake that I've just made. The reason why I'm not selling is for the wrong reason, because I'm at a loss. But that's not a reason not to sell. You should do the right thing in the market, right?
Yeah. I think break it, Rand. Let's get out of that mentality. Let's break it.
You know what I'm going to do?
Loss,
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to trade a little bit out of Chainlink. So I'm going to sell $2,500 of Chainlink.
Sell a little bit of Chainlink, a little bit of Doge. We meet in the middle. We buy C98 and
okay. So I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell 100 of my Chainlink. And I'm going to sell
on Coti, guys. Coti, fantastic. dYdX. What's your thoughts on it?
Insane.
I agree.
Insane. The whole of China is moving their money into dYdX when they're getting off centralized exchanges. It's insane. But look, it might not be cheap, but the product itself, insane.
Amazing.
I'm just executing.
You're rebalancing there. Guys, are we on 5,000 likes while we're finishing up the portfolio? Are we on 5,000 likes? Coti, guys. Coti, hold strong. You're going to be very happy with Coti. Just hold strong. Coti is going to make you really good money.
Sheldon, you're telling me to buy C98, but it's up 13% today. I feel like I'm a loser. I'm buying. I feel like I'm buying.
Do you see that daily chart there?
Are you sure?
Do you remember what we said a while ago?
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you bought Bitcoin at 30 or 35K. Does it matter if it's at 200K?
Okay, so then I'm buying.
Just buy.
Okay, I'm buying.
Buy, turn off, and we come back.
Okay, we come back tomorrow. So look, I want to just make sure we are completely aligned here. So right now, the value of our wallet. By the way, this portfolio started at like, I don't know, 80,000 or 90,000 in the peak of the bull run. So we're actually playing catch up here on this portfolio. All right, that's our portfolio. Today it's 71,358. We're trying to get this back to 100,000.
And what I would say, actually, even for anyone that's new or even looking at this right now, this is a good portfolio. If you're still learning and you're still coming in, I do think. What do you think of that portfolio, Aaron?
I mean, it's not a full portfolio, but it's a good. I mean, all these coins are good. You're not gonna lose a lot of money on all these coins.
Amazing. I see people love that we're going through the portfolio. I think we need to do it a lot more.
I think what we'll do is let's actually keep this portfolio. So guys, remember the date today is the 13th of October. So 13th of October, our portfolio value is 71,358. This is a real portfolio. This is like not a joke. It's a real portfolio. You can see I'm trading with real money. And to be honest, to be real with you guys, it started off at $90,000, or I don't remember if it's 80 or 90, but let's say 90. It's at 71,358. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to get it back to at least the money that we made and actually make some profits. So we'll trade with you guys. We'll trade this portfolio with you guys. You can see exactly what we're doing until eventually this portfolio becomes wife-changing money. It's going to be wife-changing money for sure.
And husband-changing money. Just for I see there was some saltiness on wife-changing.
Yeah, there was a lot of saltiness. You know where there was also a lot of saltiness?
Someone even started a petition. What do you call it?
A petition.
Yeah, someone even started for us being sexist. Guys, it's just a joke. Oh, Weyu.
You see, people said it was a scam. People said scam. I don't know. Looks perfectly okay to me. I mean, it has a lot of recovery to go. Still a lot of recovery to go. But I mean, at least, it's alive. I feel that it's alive.
It's alive. It's waking up. Volume coming in.
Listen. We'll do some charting on the next show as well. We're also going to talk about where the money's going. And now I think what we should do is do some giveaways.
Let's do it. How many are we giving away?
Okay, go. Let's give away. Go. Dream Quest. Okay, so let's give away.
Good,
We have 10 giveaways to give away. Let's give away one to the super chats. So Mohammed Al-Ramahi, who is a super chat from the Emirates. Listen, dude, I'm coming to the Emirates. I land tomorrow. So I'm going to give you $100 worth of Dream Quest. Tomorrow, you pick me up in a Lamborghini at the airport. I'll tell you what time my flight lands. I'm landing on the Emirates flight from Cape Town tomorrow morning. You meet me with a Lamborghini. I give you $100 of Dream Quest. I think that's a fair deal.
I think it's a great deal.
That's a fair deal.
Great deal.
So, then we got Loris Rica Mafiego, who says, hey, Banter family, it's my birthday today. Happy to be with you. If you can prove that it's your birthday, right? If you can prove it, like you got to give us identity that your birthday, then we'll give you $100 worth of Dream Quest. That's a cool birthday present. No one gave me anything on my birthday. Okay, they gave me COVID for my birthday. They gave me COVID.
And a cake.
Oh, Dream Quest IDO is 15 October. That's like in 2 days. We better give this shit away. Okay, quickly, let's give it away. Let's give it away. More. Okay, so wait, Mohammed says, okay, oh, believe me, I'm ready to do that. Mohammed, tomorrow you're standing with a sign. Run, crypto man, run at the airport. I'll give you $100.
I will be highly impressed. I'll be very impressed. I'll be jealous though, but impressed.
You know what we'll do? Let's gather all the people in Dubai and have a crypto banter meetup while I'm there. So if you live in Dubai or you live in Abu Dhabi, let's have a meetup. I'll tell you guys, I'll go on my Twitter, I'll say, okay, meet up here. We better organize it. We better phone the hotel and shit. I don't know, we'll find time. Come on, find time for the community, bro. Find time. Okay, Rebecca. She's a girl. She says, she said life-changing. Okay, you also win $100 of Dream Quest pre-IDO. You know who else wins $100 of $100 of Dream Quest pre-IDO? Yeah, you know who else wins?
Who?
My friend John, he's right here. John, come and say hello. So my friend John came to watch the filming today.
What's up, everybody?
He wins. He's the winner.
That's awesome.
$100.
Thank you.
Okay, let's give away one more. We'll do one on the other show. Okay, from Chile, Jose Manuel Donoso don't know how to pronounce your name, bro. You're a winner. You're a winner. But you're gonna have to bring us identification that you are indeed Jose Manuel Donoso Barano. All right, kids, we will see you guys again later. Fred, what are we gonna do today? Are we gonna do my show early? Okay, we'll do an early show today. So stay tuned to my Twitter because we'll tell you what time the show is because I'm flying today to Dubai. So it means that I can't do the show at the normal time. So there'll be an earlier show. So we'll see you guys again in a few hours. Until then, if you are trading, trade well, guys. Trade well. Yeah, I'm going to leave the portfolio up for you guys so that you can see it. I like the portfolio. The portfolio is great.